Okay, so let's get into this update. So cycle day 1 did come. It came on New Year's Eve, of course. And so I called the clinic like I was supposed to. I left a voicemail with their on-call provider. And so he gave me a call back stating that he did he wanted me to start my menopur on January the 1st, and that I would do the same thing as far as the 2 vials of menopur with the 1 cc of the fluid. And they actually had me reschedule my appointment for the 6th because they did not have openings for the 7th. So that is the plan for that, to start the menopur on the 1st, since cycle day 1 started on the 31st. All right, so real quick, I am getting everything situated. Same thing as before. We got 2 vials of the menopur, 1 vial of the fluid. Not completely looking forward to this because it hurts my little belly, but we're gonna make it work. All right, so I'm doing 1 cc of fluid. Going to the first vial of the menopur. And then the second vial of menopur. Okay. Oh, my best friend's for bathroom, and she don't even know that I'm doing this. Okay. Right. And now the fun part, the moment we've been waiting for. All right, first shot of 2026. I'm praying this is the last round that we have to do. Lord Jesus, let it be the last round. It's dry. Oh no, it's almost dry. It ain't dry yet. Let's see. See my little hairy. Well, I can't see my little hairy stomach. Okay. 1, 2, 3. It's me being scared to do it. Jesus. So I have my first ultrasound appointment on Tuesday. It is now New Year's Day. So this is where we are at. Hoping to get this rainbow baby on New Year's Day. Not New Year's Day, but our little New Year's baby. Okay, all done. Okay, all right, and that's it. That's all she wrote. All right, I'll be back tomorrow. Deuces. All right, back at it for day 2. Okay.
What's that, Mommy?
It's medicine.
What does it do?
All right, so I'm back. I had to explain to my 3-year-old why Mommy has to put needles in her belly and her bottom, which is like a weird conversation because who expects to have to ever have that conversation with their kid? But I just tell her the truth. Like, in order for Mommy and Daddy to give you a brother or a sister, Mommy has to, use needles. And so she's more so concerned with if it hurts me than anything else. And I have to tell her that it's fine, Mommy's okay. But she's sweet about it. She just wants me to be okay. All right, anyway, so I've already mixed it only because I didn't want to stop the process when I paused. So this is day 2 of menopur. Like I said last time, we're still doing those 2 vials of menopur and that 1 cc of the regular normal saline. So yep, have our little thing. I did this side of my belly yesterday, so I'm gonna do this side today. The injection site is definitely sore, which I didn't think it was going to be, but it's like sore when I touch. But it's been a long time since I've done one, so.
Mommy,
Yes, Jaria.
switch this thing.
Can I do what?
Switch it.
Squish it. Okay.
Switch it.
Switch it. Okay. All right. Mommy's doing something right now, okay?
Okay.
All right. Just waiting for the site to dry. Mom life, sorry about that. Okay, and I'm going to just squeeze a little bit. 1, 2, 3. And the burning. It's the burning for me, like. Oh my God. Okay, and that's it. On today through tomorrow. See you later. All right, another night, same routine. So I have same thing, my 2 menopur vials, my fluid, all my other things. So I'm going to open up my syringe, open up my fluid first. I like these because I don't have to use like a draw up needle and then switch it out and do all that extra stuff. I literally just put it on and then pull it out. I do 1 cc. Okay. All right, so 1 cc, my first menopur vial. First menopur vial. And I'm gonna let it kind of stir it gently. You're not supposed to be like really, really rough with it. I'm just gonna stir it really, really gently. My stomach is still sore though. Not looking forward to this. I don't even know why it burns so much, but it does, and it sucks. But it's not as painful as the progesterone injection, so I should count my blessings. All right, and again, nice and slow. All right, it is all okay. All done. Put my needle on. Got my alcohol swab. Switch sides again. Gonna let it dry. Typically don't bleed after these. I think it's because the needle is like so tiny. So that's a blessing. All right. 2, 3. I'll just try to push it. This junk burns. I just don't like it. Trying to push it fast like a G, but baby, I can't. I can't even hold you. All right. It burns. What in the heck? It don't ever bleed. It don't ever leak back out. But my God, it burns. Jesus Christ. All right. Third day of menopur is done. This is my last round. I'm going to get pregnant and I'm done doing shots. I'm telling you, this is it. Oh, Lord, let this be it because this junk is just burning. All right, so I have my appointment. Look at this background. I love elephants. So I have my appointment on Tuesday in the morning, January the 6th. I'll get my first ultrasound to see what these injections have been doing. And then we'll go from there. All right, so I'll be back tomorrow. All right, deuces. Okay, really quick, I'm at work. I'm going to do my injection for the night. Half sleep. I haven't had my coffee yet. Have my appointment in the morning to see how the follicles are growing. So I will go and check on that. I already mixed it, so I could just come in and just get straight to business. 1, 2, 3. I'm actually not feeling anything. Had a little bit of cramping. Nothing too crazy though. Just got back in town from Tennessee, so trying to adjust to being back home. But for the most part, I've been feeling normal. Okay, all done. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. So we are back at it. This is another night of menopur. I have to still update you guys on my ultrasound. I have been slammed with sleeping and getting my life together. I've already mixed it up. So again, we did the 2 vials of the menopur, the 1 cc of the fluid. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get it. I'm at work. I don't remember which side I did it yesterday. So we're just going to go on this side. So I cannot remember what side I did it on. So letting it dry for a little bit. Again, have not been feeling much. I've had a little bit of cramping. Nothing too major. I have noticed that my vaginal discharge is like more watery, so I can tell that, you know, stuff's happening. I'm getting closer to that fertile window naturally. So should be triggering soon, I'm hoping. All right, fun part. I feel like I found a way to make it where it burns less. It's like I kind of pinch the skin around it and pull the needle out a little bit. And it seems to not burn as bad. It burns nevertheless though, but a little less, not as bad. This is the needle. Don't know if you can see it. So it's not that big, very skinny. So the needle is not the problem. The problem is that the medicine burns itself. But I have been lucky to not get any like bruising. I don't have any bruising on my belly, which is good. So yeah, so this is day 6 of menopur. I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so let's get into this update on my follicle scans. So my first follicle scan was 5 days after I started my menopur, which was Tuesday. So my last injection, I started on January 1st, and then I did it the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. So the 6th, the morning of the 6th is when I went and got my first follicle scan. I hadn't really felt much. I just had some cramping or whatever, but nothing too crazy. And so I had like some 12s, some 10s, a 14, nothing that was able to be triggered. And my lining, my endometrial lining was about like 5.7, which you wanted at least like 7, if not more than that. So I left, was told to continue the menopur for 2 more days. So I did it Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and today is Thursday, January the 8th. And I just got my next follicle scan. I was definitely sore during the process, so I knew that things had to be happening. Immediately when she put the probe in, there was a huge follicle that was measuring 18. I have, I think, 116, 2 15s, a 14, and then a small one. So I have pretty decent sized follicles. And my lining was an 8 point, I think 8 point, like an 8, because it was like 8.04. So we'll just say 8. So she actually has to speak to the doctor because he was not the one that scanned me today. So he has to look at the follicle sizes, look at the scan, and he will get back to me. She thinks that I'll probably come back in on Saturday to be rescanned again in the morning, and then hopefully trigger. But she can't say for sure. They typically want the 18 to be a little bit bigger. So we will see. I'm not sure what's going to happen yet. I've triggered with an 18 before with him, so he just literally had me trigger the next day without being rescanned. So we will see. I'm not sure. But as of now, I'm just waiting for a phone call to see what he says about it. But yeah, we're definitely making progress. Lining looks great. Follicles are growing the right size. So yeah, we are doing what we need to do. So I will be back with an update on if we're triggering, if we're waiting, if we're rescanning. This will be the first time that he's done a 3rd scan on me during a cycle. So we'll see. All right, be back later. Okay, so real quick, let me give a quick update. So I did get a call back from the clinic today after they spoke to the doctor regarding my most updated scan of my follicles, and he wants me to trigger tomorrow between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. And then start progesterone. He said that he wanted me to start progesterone the same day. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I'm probably gonna wait 2 days because technically you're supposed to start progesterone after ovulation. So we're gonna wait for the progesterone, I think. I'm gonna do a little bit more research, and maybe even call and ask a few more questions. But yeah, so the plan is to trigger on Friday. Obviously time to intercourse, and then in 2 weeks we would know if we're pregnant or not. So fingers crossed that this is the month and the last time we have to do this. So we will see. I will be back when it's time to trigger. Oh, and I do not have to take menopur injections tonight. So I'm glad about that. He's okay with me not taking any injections, just waiting for tomorrow to trigger. All right.